connection that God did. Oh yeah, I'm still saying this bitch knows she gets down just.
What's up, Timmy Turners? How you guys doing today? And today we are going to be reacting a video by TROYCE TV. This is YouTuber biggest liar and narcissist Nick Avocado. Well, I already know, y'all already know what I think, and I wanna still guys wanna know what you think about this situation about Nick Avocado. And we heard about Charlie's situation, how he thinks about Nick Avocado, and now I want to hear it from Charlie. So yeah, let's just get right on to this video.
Some viewers may find this disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi my loves, it's Destin Choice and you're watching TROYCE TV. For today's video, I decided to get on here and talk about Nick Avocado and all the controversy he's spreading right now.
Having lost 250 pounds off of my body. Yet just yesterday, people were calling me fat and sick and boring and irrelevant. People.
Listen, I'm pausing already, and we're not even like what 5 or 25 seconds in the video. Irrelevant, but y'all still watching him though. Y'all still watching him.
People are the most messed up creatures on the entire planet.
So I'm pretty sure most of you have heard about Nick Avocado losing a crap ton of weight and getting on the internet and gloating about the fact that he conducted a social
He irritates me, I'm not gonna lie.
Just to see how bad the media around him can be. And essentially he claims he did a social experiment just to show how evil and conniving the social media can be and how they pick people apart for just little things. So if y'all know what Nick Avocado is, God bless your soul. Who's been on YouTube for damn near a decade. He's been known for his violin videos, and then eventually he was known for his vegan videos and his food videos where he ate all types of fruits and veggies and traveling and vlogging and so much more. He eventually transitioned to doing mukbangs, but he eventually transitioned from being a vegan to eventually transitioning into doing more junk food. And of course he gained a lot of virality and popularity because, I mean, he was eating some absurd amount of shit. And this is coming from me. You know, I've had my time and days where I have fucked up some, you know, mayonnaise and spaghetti and, you know, put some maple syrup in my cereal. I've done it all. You know, I love my weird food combinations. However, eventually as time went on, I kind of had to tone it down a little bit because I saw people like Nick Avocado and I saw what happened to him.
Today, oh my god, I'm actually shaped like my water weight.
Troy, stop showing this. He irritates me. When he do that, he irritates me. And that's the thing. When I never hear people on the internet or people that in real life, I never hear nobody say something about water weight. The only thing I hear it from is Nick, this nigga right here, and this coming from me. Like I don't even watch his shit. So whenever I hear him saying about water weight, I was like, there ain't no fucking way water can help you gain weight. I heard it help you lose weight, not gain.
I don't want these noodles. I don't want.
And people who do mukbang videos and they be eating these.
And let me just say that junk food definitely does fry your brain because he definitely stirred a lot of virality on the internet because he has completely made a fool of himself multiple times throughout the years. Now, I had no problem with Nick Avocado at all. I actually found his content to be entertaining. However, what kind of turned me off over time was because I didn't like the constant wastefulness of food. And that's how some people look at mukbangers. Some people look
I said
at
I don't because, like I said, he annoys me.
And wastefulness and just smacking and chewing and so much more. But I did enjoy the content. It's just I couldn't get down with the whole wastefulness and getting a broom and throwing food everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. The whole wasteful food. Like when I see stuff like this on the internet, it's like y'all mean to tell me y'all have like 10, 25 different types of meal that y'all just eat by yourself? Ain't no fucking way. Like if I ever wanted to do a mukbang video, nigga, y'all ain't gonna see me eat all that y'all not gonna see me with a big ass table with all this different type of food. Like, nah, bitch. All you gonna see me is a burger, tenders, and fries and a drink, and that's all the fuck y'all gonna see me eat. So don't expect me to do the same shit they doing. And the wasteful food, like, there are actual people around the world that's struggling to get food, and here you are wasting it. Like, whenever they do this, I kind of feel like it's rage bait. Like, it gotta be rage bait, which I'm pretty sure I think it is. Like, y'all falling for this shit, and it's not just on YouTube. I'm pretty sure y'all be seeing this on for y'all For You page on TikTok too. My mother would beat my ass if she seen me wasting food like this.
No, it's horrible cheese. We're redoing it.
Look.
We are redoing it.
And that's when I checked out, because let him have done that shit in my house, my granny would have fucked him up if he did some shit like that. So be wasting food and throwing shit everywhere. I just don't get down with that, because coming from me, someone that grew up poor, but didn't have any fucking money growing up.
Me too.
Wasting food is like a big no-no and a big trigger for me. So I don't like when people waste food, especially food that's edible. You know what I mean? If the food is good, there's no need to throw it all over the place, especially for content. You know, in a world of social media, people are constantly wasting food. It does trigger me a little bit when I see people do shit like that. So I just kind of navigated away from his content. But he definitely does have a mental
And that's a
health
normal
issue.
reaction to have when you get triggered. Like, come on. Troyce, don't show this.
It seemed like to me a cry for attention and validation. So I obviously never really paid it any mind. And it was very obvious that he's been trolling.
I don't either. I don't feel bad for these people. So whenever I have big ass people like that go on the internet and cry, and it's like, miss me with that. I'm sorry.
All this time.
I don't want to sound heartless, but that's just me.
Being adopted and then growing up, were you someone who needed attention, who wanted attention?
Yeah, I was in and out of therapy since I was like 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, why were you in therapy in the first place?
Behavioral issues, so I would like...
Oh, shit and that.
want attention. So maybe yes. Maybe you're right.
Were you loud? Were you obnoxious? Were you being mean? What was your attention seeking?
All of it. Well, I don't know about meanness, but definitely just like, yeah, just like wanted the spotlight, which is so different of how I am now. Especially off camera, I'm very kind of just like reserved and stuff, but...
I'm surprised they would want to put you in therapy. That seems like a normal thing. A 5-year-old is as loud sometimes as we...
Yeah, they put me on medication too.
At 5?
Or 7. 7 was my first time.
7?
Soul off, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And of course, Nikata Avocado got tons of attention. He got major endorsement deals.
I don't believe in therapists. Just a little bit of heads up. I don't believe in therapists. When I was young, when I was little, my mother took me to therapists all the time, and I barely talked to him. So it's like, this is a waste of time. The only good that came out of that when my mother would take me to therapists is that I don't have to go to school. That was the only good thing that came out of it. So
He was able to buy multi-million-dollar penthouses, and he was even able to collaborate with Raven Simone. This dude was definitely on top of his game. However, he recently disappeared off of social media, and a lot of people were very confused as to what happened to him. So Nikata Avocado went on YouTube recently, a couple days ago, and his video gained over 10 million views in under 24 hours. And that's fucking insane, because YouTube videos don't get views like that anymore. You know, not even Cardi B or big name musicians are getting views like that in just under 24 hours anymore. And he claims that he conducted a social experiment to mentally fuck with people, to show people how everybody can be very conniving and mean and nasty on the internet.
Look how he acting though. Look how you act. Look how you acting.
He was really just pre-recording a lot of videos.
That couldn't be me. I'm sorry.
And that he was already starting his weight loss journey back in 2022. Now, this is on another level of being a sick fuck. Like, you gotta be a sick fuck to hold a social experiment on for 2 years and to poison your body with all that fast food and saturated fat just to prove a point about how slimy. And
just to entertain people or whatever the fuck his plan was. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna damage my health just for y'all. Like, I'm sorry, that's why I said, like, I would never ever gonna fucking feel bad for these fucking people. I'm sorry, it's like you made that choice. So
and judgmental people are. So he did an interview with NBC News, and he literally said, I edited the video so that they would appear recent, allowing me to focus on healing my body behind the scenes. Nikata Avocado wrote in an email to NBC News, I shaved my head so that people wouldn't recognize me in public. a handful of fellow YouTubers also helped me to keep my secret, claiming that this was going
Fellow
on for 2
YouTubers,
years.
spill some tea. Who
Now,
it is?
a piece of me read that and thought to myself, what? To put saturated fats and all that nonsense in your body and to make yourself morbidly obese just to prove a point about how slimy and conniving you can be, just for you to turn around and lose the weight afterwards? It's insane, but it low-key is kind of genius because, of course, he got the viewership he was
That's something that I would call it. You know,
on
I'm
top
not
of that, he also addressed why he had a panda on his head because he just popped in on camera with a panda and literally said, the reason for the panda was, in the world of social media, I wanted to show that everything is not as black and white as it appears. Then proceeded to say, while everybody pointed and laughed at me for over-consuming food, I was in total control the entire time. Nikocado Avocado wrote to NBC News. In reality, people are completely absorbed with internet personalities and obsessively watch their content. That is where a deeper level of overconsumption lies, and it's the parallel I wanted to make. Now, a piece of me is kind of side-eyeing this because you really sat up there and pre-recorded two years worth of content. I don't see how that's possible, and if it is possible, a piece of me doesn't want to believe you started your weight loss journey 2 years ago, and something just seemed a little fishy. It's genius and smart, and it really shows that a lot of y'all don't really know content creators that well to just call them fat and gross and just doing shit for views. He really just showed that social media is just an illusion and that content creators show you what they want and that they can manipulate things however they want based off of what they allow you to see. But
me as a regular basic guy, even I fucking know that. I'm like, I kind of feel like it doesn't take that much of a brain cells to notice. But people who fall for it, it gotta be teenagers and children. If you're an adult, it's like you should know better. Even as a young adult, because there's a difference between a young adult and adult. Like even if you're a young adult, you should have some type of brain cells to know, enough brain cells to know like internet is not real.
for me, I was still kind of side-eyeing this.
Today I woke up from a very long dream. And I also woke up having lost 250 pounds off of my body.
Now, he got on the camera being creepy as fuck, and you would think that it was a horror film with the way he got on camera. He claims he started his weight loss journey in 2022.
I kind of feel like just a little bit he don't be being himself. Like he always playing this damn character.
Interview. He has made it clear in the past that a lot of his life is a social experiment. So I'm surprised that a lot of people are surprised. However, I do think this is just probably one of his many tricks of just trying to, stir controversy in the YouTube streets. And the piece of me thinks that this is just all some type of calculated plan to make everybody think that he was always ahead of them the whole time. Meanwhile, he really wasn't.
Hey, Nikocado Avocado. And let me tell you why I'm upset. It's actually your fault. Last month, I made a YouTube video and I said, I'm 2 steps ahead. My life on the internet is a big social experiment.
So, a piece of me feels like he's not telling the truth, and here's why. Candace Owens recently reacted to him on her YouTube channel. Now, we know Candace Owens as...
Get NFL Sunday Ticket at YouTube TV and watch every game every Sunday. All in
I don't watch NFL.
As the political commentator that ruffles a lot of people's feathers. For some reason...
Candace Owens. She support white supremacists, y'all. Just to throw that out there.
Because Candace Owens ran out of shit to talk about and Trump is in office, she of course decided to talk about things going on in pop culture, and Nikocado Avocado was one of her topics. She got on camera and she basically explained how Nikocado Avocado is gluttonous and gross. And then
he is.
Social media.
I mean, y'all can see it for
in
yourself.
previous episodes, we have discussed what women are doing for attention now. They're setting up their cameras and crying, pretending to be sick in some videos, or just opening up about a bad relationship.
Faking their deaths. That is gross.
So shame on you. You don't know nothing about me. And you haven't even watched any of my videos. I never finish the food in my videos. Sometimes yes, but most times no. And I give it out to the needy and the poor when I'm done. What do when you're done your food? You throw it into the trash, most likely.
That's good. Well, at least he doing that.
Homeless for 7 years with my scraps. Have some compassion.
Because that's what I always want to know. When y'all do videos like this, I want to know. Like I said, ain't no fucking way y'all finish that
He also did
food.
another video.
Like, what do y'all do?
Again.
when y'all have all
telling
that
her to mind her
food?
business
Y'all just throw it
and
away,
much
or y'all
more.
just give it to the homeless?
Even though this is just air to help.
I do be
because I
wondering
actually
shit
have
like
an
that.
asthma condition. And remember when Candace Owens said, "Oh, he needs a BiPAP ventilator." First of all, this is called a CPAP, lady. You're so ignorant. This is a CPAP, not a BiPAP. Number one. Number two, if I was skinny, though, you wouldn't even say anything, even though most people that use these things are skinny.
Roof ragging? Are you sure these videos were recorded 2 years in advance? You recorded 2 years worth of content and edited them to make them look recent? How was Candace Owens reacting to him and then him
Yeah, that's what
reacting
I
to
was
her
confused
literally
about.
a year ago, which was about like what, a year and 6 months ago? I don't see how that was 2 years ago. That just doesn't make any sense. So now I'm starting to realize that his timeline just isn't adding up, and clearly he's just lying. Nickel Avocado has been known to be very kind of cunning and manipulative and very much an evil genius, and I do feel as though that he's capitalizing off of shock value and outrage, and of course people are buying in and eating into it. And of course he's capitalizing off the fact that people on the internet are very, very stupid and don't fact check and don't fully look in and read into things before they automatically make assumptions. So I don't believe that he lost all that weight within 2 years. I don't believe that he was taking a break within 2 years. It's obviously not true, and clearly he's lying about that. In my honest perspective, when it comes to Nicolo Avocado's weight loss, good for him. I don't really give a fuck that much. People are obviously very consumed with the fact that he lost all that weight because he was fat as hell. But
I mean, good for him too, but I don't give a fuck
was,
also.
Fat as a fucking whale. Hi, my loves. 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 Hi, my loves.
And now look at you, Choice. And let's be fucking clear. I don't want y'all to think that the stuff that I'm saying when it comes to like fatness and weight, like I don't mind going out with well, I'm gonna say this I think in the video if I remember.
Hi, my loves. Hi, guy. That's the Choice, and you're watching TROYCE TV. Hi, my loves. Hi, my loves. Hi, my loves. I just did mukbangs for fun and for enjoyment. And what people don't realize about a lot of people who do mukbang videos, people assume that people who do mukbang videos are fat as fuck because of the mukbang videos, when that's not the case at all. You know, just to use myself as an example, I wasn't fat as hell because of mukbangs. I was fat as hell because my ass was binge eating. I was spending $600 a month on eating out because I was constantly working from home at my computer, checking emails, getting things done, researching, you know, doing things on my own time, you know, not leaving the house as much. So I didn't really care about my self-image. People who care about their self-image are people who oftentimes go out in the world or are in an industry where they're oftentimes looked at. But I just didn't give a fuck. I didn't care about my looks. I didn't care about my self-image or my appearance at all. I just cared about hustling and grinding and trying to survive.
And that's not body positivity. That's not self-love. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. That's just true. That's just facts.
Always on my computer doing it. So while I would be at my computer, I was constantly like, okay, let me order some PF Chang's, let me order some wings, let me order some this. Okay, damn, okay, I don't want these wings no more. Let me just order some ice cream now, or I'm craving something sweet. I need something sweet. So I would order like some fried ice cream, or then I would order a Cuban sandwich. And then what I would use
fried ice cream,
some fat ass shit. I never told anybody this. I would order plethoras of more food, and I would literally meal prep with all the fast food I was ordering. So I would have like 6 Cuban sandwiches. I would have like 5 McDonald's McChickens, and then I would have like 2 large fries from 2 different restaurants, and I would just like meal prep and put it in my fridge, and then I would eat the food gradually every single day. So instead of cooking and eating oatmeal or eating, you know, something healthy like eggs or anything that would like obviously give me protein, I was constantly eating all these sugary and fat induced foods, and I was eating that, and it was all in my fridge. So it wasn't the mukbangs, it was the binge eating. That's what most people are victims of. They're victims of their own binge eating. A lot of y'all binge eat when you're bored. A lot of y'all have anxiety. Some of y'all aren't even hungry. Some of y'all will be in traffic and will see a fancy restaurant, and y'all will just pull up in the parking lot or go to the drive-thru and just quickly get some fast food or quickly get some wings from a restaurant. And a lot of times you're not even hungry. You're just nervous because you got to go to work later, or you're just eating because you're bored because you want to fill up your time because now you're on break. A lot of us literally eat when we're bored. So eventually I kind of lost all the weight from just eating sea moss, drinking a shit ton of lemon water, and just realizing that I was eating when I was bored. So that's how I got fat as fuck. And then of course when I would see people like Nicolo Avocado I was like, yeah, I don't want to be like this big fat motherfucker. Let me just chill down and tone it down for a little bit. And I lost the weight for myself. And that's what weight loss should be. You should lose weight for yourself. Now, when it comes down to avocado gaining virality and getting all this attention, it really is sad and pathetic and goes to show you how obsessed the internet is with people's self-image. Because let me just say that even though a lot of us on the internet will pick people apart or point out things like about other people,
I don't give a fuck about what y'all care about my image. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not nobody's puppet. I'm not nobody's robot. Like, I'm not gonna look a certain way just to impress y'all. Like, I don't fucking know. And that's another thing. These people in the audience, like, y'all too invested of people's lives. Like, man, I'm glad I'm not like that.
People, it's normal. We're humans. But it really goes to show you how people are so obsessed with fat people. Let me just say that even though I lost weight 4 years ago, people still to this day will comment and say, wow, you lost a lot of weight. Well, yeah, I have eyes, bitch. Or people will be like, oh my god, you used to be fat. Like, those are just little things people do. Like, people are obsessed with fat people. And I guess it's fascinating because people always wonder, how do fat people get themselves to this point? How do fat people even allow themselves to get there? I mean, there's a whole show on fucking TLC in America.
My 600-pound life.
They exploit fat people and their issues and their abuse and the shit they've gone through. And they made a whole television series that has millions of viewers every single week. So the world is so obsessed with fat people. Even Lizzo said that no matter what she does or what she says.
I know people laugh at people like this, but just to be honest, I really don't, just to be honest. When I look at stuff like this, I literally feel sad. Like, come on. Like, y'all got to do better. And again, I'm not saying this because, like I said, I'm going to say at the end of the video. That depends if I remember.
She says people still look at her as the fat girl or the fat girl, body positivity. She could literally
That's not body positivity, I'm sorry.
On the beach, and then the people would literally just be like, see, this is what real bodies look like. Real bodies deserve this. People are so obsessed with fat people to the point where fat people start movements on TikTok trying to campaign for bigger and more spacious airplane seats and so much more.
I'm on a mission to revolutionize the travel industry and make it a more accessible, accepting, accommodating place for all.
But you're killing yourselves. Look at this, you're killing yourselves. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Like, you're not happy.
I'm encouraging all plus-size travelers to click the link in my bio and submit a comment now so that we can see a real change made when it comes to airplanes. So if you want to hear my hot take on plus-size travel and why I think every plus-size traveler should get a free second and even third seat on an airplane, then you better keep watching and sign my petition to make some real change.
No.
Try to, ask for like bigger hotels or bigger hotel bathrooms that accommodate their unhealthy lifestyle and much more. And I don't have a problem with fat people at all.
I don't either,
but if you want to be a fat pig and a fat bitch, then just be you. Do yourself. Do what you gotta do. If you want to be a fat back, computer-shaped ass bitch, then be fat. That's your life and that's your business.
If you want to be Choji from Naruto, go do that.
Issue when it comes down to being fat is this.
I mean, that's you. That's your health. Your life, not mine.
Like avocado and Lizzo part. But then some of y'all mamas big as hell. So some of y'all mamas would be big as hell. Some of y'all nannies be fat as fuck. But y'all be picking apart people on the internet who be fat as fuck. So for me, I never really had a problem with his mukbangs or his videos. For me,
I usually just do takeout, but I'm trying to be more of an adult, learn how to actually cook. HelloFresh makes it so much easier to do.
I just love that.
See? Do that. Make healthier choices.
For me, it was just a wasting food. And of course, the trolling. And it was obvious that he was trolling and so much more. It was so obvious that he was getting on camera, putting on an act, and people were constantly buying into it and making videos saying, oh my god, we're so concerned about it. How can somebody be so grotesque and so disgusting and so this? And realistically, he was just trolling everybody. And now look, he lost all the weight, he went viral, and now everybody is all over him and obsessed with his image. It kind of reminds me of the Adele situation. When Adele lost weight out of nowhere, people started calling her a skinny legend, and people to this day.
Yeah, Adele. Everybody fucking remember. You know what? I'm gonna talk about that at the end.
I'm so fascinated by her weight loss when it's just like, she just lost the weight.
She looked good.
People always bring up how fat she used to be. Let me just say this: anyone that's ever been fat or never been fat,
I saw her weight loss picture on
You see the
IG.
world differently, and you live in two different worlds. When you lose a whole bunch of weight, you start getting all types of attention. People are nice to you, and when you're fat, people are heartless towards you, awkward towards you. People stare at you. People make comments about your appearance by saying shit like, "Oh, hey, big girl," or "What's good, big boy?" Like shit like that. That's the kind of stuff you experience when you're big, and then all that goes away when you lose all that weight. So when you lose weight, you have to reintroduce yourself to people, and sometimes you kind of get to weed out the people who loved you for who you were, and the people who only liked you because they like mocking you and making fun of you. You know what I mean? Like, some people are probably irritated about the fact that he lost weight because now they have nothing negative to say because he literally just lost the weight. You know, there were times where I lost weight and I had relatives and fake friends that were just like, "Oh wow, Troyce, you lost the weight. Okay, wow." Or I had a cousin who
I'm not that type of friend. Like, listen,
she was like, "Damn, Troyce, what happened to all your weight?" Literally right in front of her friend. You know, weird, shady shit like that. You know, that's just what happens when you lose weight. You live in two worlds, and you see the world for what it is. And how people act when you lose weight is how they really kind of feel about you internally. You know, if they liked you for you, if they just liked making fun of you, you know, so they kept you around for that. But in the long haul, I'll say this: when it comes down to mukbangs and mukbangers and eating videos, I don't think those videos are unhealthy or disgusting or disturbing. I think it just depends on how the person executes it. If you're literally getting on camera and you're wasting a shit ton of food, or you're literally gouging down like 20,000 calories, at that point, you're going to hell in a handbasket. And at that point, that's when I think it becomes unhealthy. But if you're just making content, having fun, and eating your food, I don't see a problem with that at all. Nikocado essentially won, whether he's lying or he's not. And that's just the way the internet works. With over 30 million views, this fat person who everybody thought was depressed, sad, and lonely is laughing all the way to the bank. Congratulations, internet. You made somebody else famous. But after this video, please just like, comment, subscribe.
Exactly.
Give your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys thought about this video. Let me know what you thought about this breakdown. And let me know if, just like me, if y'all think Nikocado avocado is crazy as fuck and clearly has a mental health issue. But yeah, that's that. And yeah, Troyce out this bitch.
And I'm gonna be out this bitch also. But before I go, yeah, like he just said, the y'all claim that they irrelevant and y'all don't want to be bothered by him, but y'all giving them attention, just like he said. So who's really stupid? But like I was saying, what I was gonna talk about Adele. Oh, before I talk about Adele, I want to talk about the whole how I feel about. Okay, now me, I don't give a damn how me personally, like, I get along with everybody. Every race, every size, it don't fucking matter. But size is a little bit, to me, I'm a little bit picky with that, because it's like, I have friends or people that I used to be friends with that are, you know, bigger and a little bit fatter. Like, there's no there's nothing wrong about putting extra weight on your body. There's nothing wrong with it. But there comes to a point to where, like, if you bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's like, okay, listen, I'ma just straight up and leave your ass. And I know that sounds heartless and wrong, but actually I wouldn't say it's wrong. It's just that's not healthy. So it's like, if you're big, I'ma just leave you. It's one thing if I'm trying to encourage you, trying to like lose a little bit weight so you can balance yourself out. But if you just like ignoring my advice, life advice, and you just be like, oh, I'ma just keep eating, and it's like, okay, I was trying to help you, and you, like, y'all get what I'm saying? It's like, I have no problem being friends or being around with big ass people, because at the end of the day, it's your life and it's your fucking health, not mine. So it's like, hey, but I do want people to like make healthier choices and trying to, like I said, at least balance your weight. Now, that's how I feel about it. And the whole Adele situation, just like Troy said, like, there was this one time that I saw Adele lost a lot of weight. I saw her picture on IG. At first, I did not know who this is. I was like, who the fuck is this? And when I saw it was Adele, I was like, wow, that is really amazing. That is really insane. And then Adele, she did an interview with Oprah, and then Oprah asked her that Oprah asked Adele, she was like, how do you feel about people trying to force body positivity on you? And she asked some questions like that. And then Adele said, and I quote, and it was real as fuck, Adele said, oh, I'm not responsible how they choose to feel about their own bodies. Like, I'm not Like, that was real as fuck. It's like, bitch, I'm not gonna damage my own health just to make y'all feel better because y'all don't want to lose the weight and y'all don't want to like be clearer and be healthier in your bodies. So when Adele says that, I was like, that's free. Y'all better read these bitches. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. I wanna know in the comments what you guys think, and I will see you guys next time. And take care, Timmy Turners.
She gets down.